No, I'll just... Oh, fuck it. Peelable still my arse. Is this peelable? How are you supposed to do this in the middle of a war? I'm struggling and I'm in the middle of Dagenham. Oh, come again now. Chuck this in your bag. Rob it's your mother's brother. This is a condiment. Modified food starch. What was wrong with the food starch to begin with? Why did it have to be modified? Do it. Well, that's not a great look, is it? Oh. Right, breakfast time. Right, anyway, where was I? Yeah, so, I did say in the last video, the last MRE video I did, that I wasn't particularly satisfied with the MRE that I had. Because I had what was it? It was chicken chunks and tortillas. I had barbecue sauce, I remember that. They were bad. Like I said at the time, I've had worse meals from motorway service stations. But what I've done instead is I've gone out and I've ordered a specific one. That I have ordered Southwest style beef. I'm also in the middle of nowhere. Well, I'm not. I'm in the middle of London. Actually, no, I'm in the middle of East London. Not even the middle of East London. I'm like to the east of East London. Big nature reserve, like the M25, that sort of way. A13's over there. But lockdown's been lifted a bit, so we can spend multiple hours outdoors. So I've had a nice long walk, listen at the new G9, and I thought, been out for 3-ish hours since about 5 o'clock this morning. It's now come up a little bit past 8. It's time for a bit of brunch. Well, yeah, it's breakfast. Once again, having issues opening it. These are just supposed to just open. Where'd I put me? Oh, up the hoe. Go. Hell on Earth. You'll find their channel. Put a link in the description, or put a link here if I can put a link here at this point in the video, or up here. I don't really know how YouTube works. You may have noticed that by now. I just record a video and put it on. Is that open? No, I'll just. Oh, fuck it. Peelable still my arse. Put that in the bin. It's peelable. Put this one in as well. Right. You've got. Woo! That's something new. Got a teriyaki beef stick. It's all sealed. Put it on the floor. Southwest stuff. Oh, this is the sleeve thing that you heat the food up in, I think. Yeah. Put that there. I think I should get that dry. A little sachet packet of mozzarella, chewing gum, beverage base, cranberry grape. Oh, cheese spread again. Cheese spread. And this is what I was talking about in the last video that I didn't have. And I did some research and I wasn't supposed to have it. That was just a cold meal. This though is the put water in it and it heats up and starts to, it doesn't cook the food but it warms it up. Apple pieces and spice sauce. That's my dessert. This is a frosted brown sugar cinnamon toaster pastry. The cheese I'm guessing goes with, what is this? Oh, mocha cappuccino. Cappuccino. Spork. Well, no, spoon. Tortillas. Chipotle tortillas. And last but not least, this is my Southwest style beef and black beans. Right, so first things first, There's my water. Get my water out. Right, so first thing I need to do is figure out how my cooker works. Do I eat the beans with the tortilla, or does the tortilla go with the cheese? Yeah, anyway, right. MRE, meal ready to eat, heater. Trademark. MRE, trademark. Vapours released by the activated heater contain hydrogen, a flammable gas. Oh, I might have to start a fire. Remove MRE pouch and paperboard sleeve from MRE. So that's, I need this. Tear the top off the bag, place MRE pouch in bag with heater. Now this isn't particularly well perforated, a little Swiss Army knife. This will go in that bag that it all came in and stand here. I'm using it as a rubbish bag, not littering, don't worry. That goes in there. Tear the top bag, place MRE pouch with heater while hoisting the MRE pouch heater above the lines on the bag. Pour water into the bag until it reaches the level between the lines. Slide heater and MRE to the bottom of the bag and fold the top bag to the side opposite to the heater. Pull these both up. Now I've got to put water in. Right, so that and that. Whilst holding reach the level between, pour water until it reaches the level between the lines. Right, so I've got to fill this between the lines. That's how are you supposed to do this in the middle of a war? I'm struggling and I'm in the middle of Dagenham. Is that between the lines? Just about. Maybe a little bit over, a bit under. That's down there. Ooh, perfect. Right, so now fold that up. Now I've got to put the cardboard that I've dropped in the wet. That folds in, and that folds. Does they both fold in? Yes, that folds in, and that folds in. And this goes in back in here apparently. Oh, blimey, that's getting hot. Save me teriyaki beef stick. I'm going to have that on the hike home. How warm is this getting? Really relatively warm to be fair, but like hot enough to be uncomfortable. Apple pieces and spice sauce, that's my dessert, so I'm going to save that. Sit here and eat that with my spoon after I finish my lunch. I've got this frosted brown sugar cinnamon toaster pastry. I might save that for the walk home. See what that's like. Teriyaki beef stick. Right, I'm going to have my tortillas chipotle because that means they're spicy with my cheese spread now. How much water do I need for that? Add up to 20 fluid ounces of bottled water. Shake gently. 20 fluid ounces. Thankfully, I'm not in the middle of nowhere. 20 fluid. I think I had to do this last time. 20 fluid ounces, 2 millilitres is 591 millilitres. I'm going to make me beverage-based cranberry and grape. Not a big coffee person. I know somebody's come with a milkshake, and I was kind of hoping I'd get the milkshake. Oh, this again, I think this was the same thing. I had like the lemony sort of one, I think, last time, and it just tastes like medicine. It smelt like medicine. It's fizzing up. It's coming out. Oh, coming out. It's getting warm. Oh, this is. I just had proper steamed up. Ow! That's really getting warm. I don't know why I'm surprised. It's a chemical reaction. Like fire is a chemical reaction, and that's hot. Why am I so surprised? Right, this is going everywhere. Tastes like, there's a hint of cranberry there. Mostly tastes like grape. You know, like the cans of black grape, the KA, I don't know what it is. Very artificial tasting, but not bad. This is getting, oh shit, very hot. Not hot enough to boil water, but it's hot. Right, I'm gonna have a little cheese spread on chipotle tortillas. Now, I remember I had the normal tortillas last time, and I was pleasantly surprised by the quality of them. They were quite. These are different. These have got spicy stuff on them. They're, yeah, it's that cheese string cheese that isn't in the form of a string. I swear, I'm probably supposed to put these beans in here right now. There's chipotle. Yeah, there's chipotle tortillas. Chipotle tasting. Smell it. Right. That smoky. Kind of spicy, but not. Tastes like it should be spicy, but it doesn't actually have any spice. You know what I mean? Edible. While I was in the middle of a war, fighting for my life, and I definitely wouldn't complain. I don't know if you can see that, but there was steam coming off that. And I can't actually handle it. I can't physically touch the bag. I can't handle it, man. Top performance. Food, energy, top performance. Yeah. And this feeling that I have there. Get out of it. Yeah, see that? See the steam coming off of that? I'm going to blame myself here. I know I am. How am I going to do this? Going with a bit of cheese first. Cheese. I'm really worried that I'm going to spill this. I don't think it's going to be really runny, but when I put it down, I want to fall out. Oh, that's. Do you know what it smells like? Tinned chili con carne. It is. That's all it is. Sweet corn in it, kidney beans. There's a bit of red pepper or tomato there, and a bit of. Can't do air quotes, but I want to do air quotes. Beef. It smells like a tin of. Not stag chili, but like. That's what it is. A tin of chili con carne. Let's try this as a taco. You know what? I've been to many a Mexican restaurant, Tex-Mex restaurant. Most of them like in Lanzarote, you know, those Tex-Mex restaurants are all over Lanzarote and Fuerteventura, and they just serve stuff that is either this or worse than this. I'm going to finish this off, you know. This cost me 30 quid. You know, I think the cheap ones are all, either you don't get to pick what you want, or you get the sort of crap I had last time. If you want to pick something not too bad, like this, yeah, it's going to cost you 30 quid. It's not really worth it. There are a lot much cheaper options for ready meals for if you're hiking and stuff. But, if these were cheaper, they're well worth keeping a couple in your under your cupboard, under your stairs, or in your kitchen somewhere. For like, you get up early one morning, you want to go out hiking, you know you're going to want to eat at some point. Chuck this in your bag, hope it's your mother's brother. I mean, yeah, Could quite easily just chuck a sandwich in your bag. But this is a hot meal. You went out hiking up hills, mountains, in the cold and the wet. Want something warm to eat. I just thought you're right at that. That's a warm, healthy, nutritious meal. Got both meat and vegetables in it. I saw sweet corn and kidney beans and either tomatoes or peppers. And it actually doesn't taste too bad at all. I've had far, far, far worse. Right. What did I put in the dessert? Apple pieces and spice sauce. Now I reckon I could heat this up as well, but can't be bothered. It's just applesauce. I mean, it tastes alright, but it's just applesauce or baby food. Like apples for babies. This is a condiment or a topping. This is not a dessert. Ingredients: apples, sugar, very sweet, not surprised that there's sugar in it, water, modified food starch. What was wrong with the food starch to begin with? Why did it have to be modified? Again, it's got kind of an artificially taste to it as well. I mean, I'm sure it's real apple, but probably the process they go through to make it shelf stable imparts some sort of flavour on it. I'll tidy up, I'll pack up, and I'll fuck off, I think. Teriyaki beef stick, I'll have a snack on that later. And the fruit biscuit thing. What is this? Frosted brown sugar cinnamon toaster pastry. Still got me mocha cappuccino instant powder. I filled water to their mocha cappuccino. Mocha the one where it's got chocolate in it. I might make that, so I've got some more water. I just feel ashamed throwing these away because they're proper sturdy spoons. But I've still got the other one in the other video somewhere. Right. But honest though, I was hungry, starving, and I'm not anymore. It smells really full of chemicals. But yeah, look, it's just still up. But it's just like a... See the steam coming off of it still. Yeah. There's a little bit of water left, but heat it up to the point where I'm guessing it's just a much stronger version of, or an industrial version of the things, you know, like the little pouches that you warm crack up and hold in your hands to warm your hands up when it's cold. You're watching the rugby. Well, you give them to your girlfriend to warm your girlfriend's hand up. You don't use it because you're a man, you're hard, you're out watching the rugby with your mates, aren't you? You don't need to keep warm. Right. Right, so tear here. I bet you I don't like this because I'm not a massive coffee fan. Right, so I've got to filter the line. Add hot or cold water, 6 ounces or a 14 canteen cup to fill line. This is supposed to do back up again, but it isn't doing back up again. Oh, it has done back up again. Very well engineered sealable thing. I don't know if I trust this and do it. Well, that's not a great look, is it? It's a bloody good seal on that. I guess I'll just drink it out of the pouch. Tastes like coffee. Smells like coffee even. Very sweet. It's nice actually. There's not much coffee flavour. I mean, it's definitely coffee there, but it's not super super coffee. Yeah. Actually, it was supposed to rain, but it's held right off. It's nice. I've almost finished it. I mean, there was only that much, and it's not very wide, so like a small cup of coffee. That's not bad. Good drink again. This, I'm not going to pour it away. I mean, it's not horrendous. I would rather just drink water, but not bad. So, that is the US Southwest style beef and black beans. Are black beans kidney beans? No, they're not. Black beans aren't kidney beans, so there must have been other beans in there as well. It's still quite warm. Yeah, not pleasantly surprised. I mean, yeah. I'm walking for a while. I'm having me teriyaki beef stick. It's a cheese. It's in a cheese string wrapper. The exact same wrapper cheese string comes in. Looks. Again, it's got that artificial taste all of this seems to have. It's a lot softer than I was expecting. I was expecting like a pepperoni, like a firm, jerky, meaty sort of thing, and it's more like a tough hot dog. Probably the worst thing in there. There's no teriyaki. Just such an overriding taste of artificial. I don't know if it's what they use to cure it to make it last as long as it does. Probably the worst thing in there. Yeah, and I'm surprised at how nice the coffee was. Last but not least, I'm at the park proper. I'm on a service road. There's abandoned cars and fridge freezers, which is not great. Before I leave properly, I've got to have a sit down and I finish off my MRE, and I'm having the frosted brown sugar cinnamon toaster pastry, which is crumbly as anything. I'm losing it all over the place. But it is essentially just a popped up. It literally. But yeah, that's all it is. It's popped up. Oh. I'm enjoying that. And that's that then, I suppose. Bosh.